Hello, everyone. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. I am your host, Carolan Carey. I'm glad to be here with you tonight prior to Thanksgiving. We will, this is our last show before Thanksgiving. In the U.S., we celebrate, 26th? Wait a minute, let me just check. The 23rd. And In the Psychic Flow, we'll be back November 30th. Okay, so we look forward to seeing you then. So I wanted to get that out of the way. Also, if you are watching us on YouTube, thank you very much. You can support the channel by hitting the like button. We appreciate that. All of the show hosts like that, and it raises their number. So we appreciate the support. You can also share and subscribe. That would be great. If you hit the notification bell on YouTube, you will know when we go live again. We are streaming live from Twitter, Psychic Medium Carolan Carey, and live on Facebook, Psychic Medium of Sarasota, SRQ Sarasota. I got to change that name. And I'm also, if you looked at my website, I just got a call on Google that it's not showing up properly, and I'm having some problems with that. So I got to work on that over the weekend. What else? If you're watching us on Rumble, hey, thank you for joining us on Rumble. We have a big crowd over there, and very happy to have you join us. You can hit the rant button if you would like. And you can, if you care to make a financial contribution to the show, you may do that via my Venmo account, which is Carolan-Carey, Carolan-Carey. And there's a super sticker from Kavita. We're looking for $4.99 and above. I'll do those first. And if there aren't any, I'll do Kavita first. So that's how it rolls. If you make a contribution to the show, we bump you up in line, okay, and give you a little bit longer message. If you're watching us on Twitter, hey, say hello, make a comment. I hope you're enjoying the show. Yeah, on YouTube, did I tell you that you can make a contribution towards the show with a super sticker if you would like that? And we do move those people up in line. And if we don't get any, we will do Kavita first, and then we'll go to the natural order of things here. So what else? And if you're listening to us on all of our audio platforms, such as iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, all of those, we appreciate you, and we want you to feel part of the show. So I will read you out any questions that I get and any validation, okay? Verification of the message that I'm giving. Oh, there's Carol at $4.99. Thank you. So we welcome you to the show. I have a little Thanksgiving-y thing that I thought was really nice, and I'd like to read that for you. Let's see. Whoops. Why do I have this coming up here? Okay, here it is. Now, this is, I've never heard of Henry Van Dyke, but I just want to tell you that he wrote this little prayer or expression, and which is lovely. And this is on, where did I find this? On Women's Day? One of these. Where am I on? womensday.com life. Okay, let me get back to my prayer. Here it is. Gratitude is the inward feeling of kindness received. Thankfulness is the natural impulse to express that feeling. Thanksgiving is the following of that impulse. And I like that very much. And let's see, there was another one here that was very nice. This is from Maya Angelou. Let gratitude be the pillow upon which you kneel to say your nightly prayers, and let faith be the bridge you build to overcome evil and welcome good. So I thought they were lovely. So just to get you in the Thanksgiving spirit there, excuse me. And let's see. So tonight, I guess I'm going to do loved ones, spirit loved ones. I don't know what else is going to happen. If you have a particular question or a particular person they would like to contact in the spirit world, let me know, and I'll see if I can do that for you. And let me welcome everybody. Hi, Ruth. Wonderful to have you on here. Hi, Robert. Yes, I got you. Message. Absolutely. Pleasure to have you with us. Let's see who else we have. We have Carol. Thank you for being here, Carol. Kavita. Robert Myers we have. Ruth, Kavita, we said that already. Okay, so we're good. We got a few people in the chat. So we'll start, and if we get more, that's good. And if we don't, I don't know what will happen. We'll see what happens. Okay. We'll play it by ear. So our first person up, and I will be using, pulling an extra card for those who contribute towards the show. I'm pulling from Angel Blessings. I can't tell you how long I have had this deck of cards. I sold them in my shop in New Jersey, which was Gabriel's. And when did I close that? 96? Something like that. So a while ago. So anyway, these are beautiful cards, beautiful works of art. Oh, Kavita, I saw the museums you visited. How lovely. Thanks for sharing those on Facebook. Maybe you'll recognize some of these works of art, these angels here. So let's see, what do we have? What do we have for, who was our first person? Was Carol, correct? Carol. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is pretty. Music, surrender, nature. This is very pretty. This is nature. This is a nature angel, Carol. And what is the purpose of that color? Nature is, it's Ariel, and the number is 38. So if you're into numerology, there you go. So that is nature. So I do see the gentleman that you will be spending time with, I think, is an outdoors kind of person. And I had mentioned, I think he has an athletic build. Maybe he played baseball. He's thinner build, athletic, like not muscular, but sinewy, I guess is the word, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So this is a gentleman that likes outdoors. I can see the fall leaves. I'm hoping it's this year. Maybe it's next year. But there's time spent in like drinking coffee together, sitting outside, watching the tourists go by, wherever you go. And he likes to be out and about doing things. So I hope that you'll be able to schedule some time. I know you're busy with your business, but I think it'll be worth your while. Some enjoyable times with him coming. Let's see. Now, I feel like I have Grandma Meatball here. And, excuse me, I do have to blow my nose, even though I just blew it. I feel like she's got a woman with her. Would this be an aunt, Carol? And she says to me, excuse me, she says to me, she's with a younger woman with her. So would this be, if it's your aunt, then it must be her daughter, correct? Would you recognize that person? Or is that on dad's side? Let me know. So let me see what her message is to you. It's more like, what's that song? What is she telling me? Feeling groovy. Let me get the words for that for you. Is that Simon and Garfunkel? I've had this song before. Feeling groovy. Lyrics. Simon and Garfunkel, 59th Street Bridge song. I may have given you this before. Slow down, you move too fast. You've got to make the morning last. Just kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. That's the feeling she wants to share with you. So I hope that makes sense, Carol. Let me know if you can take that. And I appreciate you. Actually, sometimes I give people messages and they're like, I can't take that. I'm like, well, that's what I'm getting. I could also be incorrect and be giving it to someone else. I'm not going to say, I'm 100% accurate. I'm just saying. Could be my mother or one of her 3 sisters. Oh, okay. It might be a cousin that recently passed. Okay, let me ask you about that. Cousin that recently passed. Is there anybody in the spirit world that has reddish hair? That's my first question to someone. I'm getting that, and I don't know if that's for Carol or not. Let me see. The woman that just passed. And I feel like in here is the reason for the passing. something in here. Could be heart, could be breast cancer, could be, okay, I feel like I can't breathe kind of feeling. Glad to go. I want to say glad to go. And I feel like I'm also doing this. She's showing me her hair. Now, if she's not, doesn't have a reddish tint to her hair, she's still doing this. She is looking younger, going back to the prime of her life, maybe 50s, 40s, 50s, 30s, 40s, 50s, probably 30s. And she's flicking her hair back. So she's letting me know that she has a full head of hair again. So I wonder if, oh, she had red hair? Excellent, excellent. I'll take that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that validation, Carol. So she says, hey, I'm glad to be here. So nice to say hello to you, Carol. And she's thanking me for allowing her to come in anytime, anytime. Thank you for being in the waiting room. And so I think she's the one who's sending you feeling groovy. Okay. So I hope you can understand that message. Thank you, Carol, for your validation. And that's how it works. We appreciate you. Okay. Where am I? Kavita. Kavita, dear. Lovely pictures on Facebook. Lovely. Let me see. Oops. Excuse me. As I knock over the blessings. Now, this is, I can't pronounce the name of this angel. The number is 36. The name is Amarashaya. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. And the card is blessings. These are a little faded, which is kind of why, not faded, but they're not as vibrant as some other cards. But I do really like these cards. And they all are pictures of art, works of art. So I thought Kavita would appreciate that. So blessings. Blessings coming in the form of, I feel financial gain, I want to say. Financial gain, some romance, some fun. I feel some laughter going on. I do feel romance displaying itself, a feeling of warmth over the holidays, over Christmas and beyond into the new year. Who's over there that we want to talk to? I know I have your father's brother here. Putting in his 2 cents. He says, pardon me, I got to put in my 2 cents. Oh, and I forgot to give you a call back, Kavita. I will do that this weekend. I've been tied up with my daughter. Let's see. He's talking about your health situations. And he says, I've learned a lot. He says, I'm pro. Excuse me. I am pro-Western medicine, but I have learned a lot since I have been over here. So I think in his way, he is encouraging you to look at alternative routes as well, but weighing both. And it may be your healing may be a balance of those two things, because I get the sign of Libra and the justice scales. Okay. So I'm wondering if that makes sense to you. I do get Greece. So, I mean, I do get that. And when I keep getting that, we keep thinking we're getting this gentleman who hasn't shown himself yet. So I'm just going to give you that because I am seeing Greece from like a bird's eye view. I'm seeing the words Greece, the letters Greece. I'm seeing like maybe Crete or something. I'm seeing an island, Mediterranean waters. I see buildings on cliffs going down to the ocean. I'm seeing that. I've seen this before. So I just want to give you that validation. And also I'm getting the song. Here, I have a song for you. I guess that's what we're doing tonight. Let's see. Who's giving me this? I'm not sure who's giving me this. Let's see. What am I looking for? Here it is. Hold on now. Just 1 second, Kavita. Okay. I got some of the lyrics. This is what happens. I get some of the lyrics, and I don't know what the name of the song is, so I have to look it up. As Jesus walks. This is what I'm getting. Kanye West. No, definitely don't want to talk to him. Song that says, what is the song? As Jesus walks. It's an old song. lyrics. Of course, I'm not getting that. Damn it. One moment. Jesus Walks lyrics. That is not the one I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about Kanye West. I'm not thinking about him. Anyway, I'm thinking of an old hymn. Maybe somebody can tell me. And it's I think it was in, what was that movie with Whoopi Goldberg when she played the nun? And the kids sang that song in front of the church. And I could have sworn the choir. And I could have sworn they did this song. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about, please put it in the comments. Anyway, that's for you, Kavita. Okay, next. Where am I? Okay, so now I am back to the top. Whoop, new comments. Let's see what we got. Hi, Liddell. Okay, let's see. We are up to Robert. Robert, how are you, dear? Wonderful to have you with us, as always. You know, I get the word friend, Robert. Do you have a friend over there? Is that the gentleman that you looked up to? Or is there another one as well? I'm not quite seeing him, but I do get the word friend. So I wonder if you have someone else there. I know you have like a mentor gentleman. Is this him? Friend. Could be. Let's see what they have to say. Let's see what they have to say. And I'm getting Boy Scouts. Why am I getting that, Robert? Boy Scouts. Could it have been someone that was in Boy Scouts? And he's showing me the emblem. And what's the sign that Boy Scouts made? What was that? Was it something like this? Where's my phone? It's coming across. I have friend, Boy Scouts, and this symbol. Let me check that out. It's crazy. We never know what's going to happen here. Boy Scout. Salute. Is that a salute? Logo. That has the eagle on it. And the like Fleur de Lis type of thing with an eagle in it. Is there a salute? Fingers. Oh, it's 3 fingers. The 3-finger salute is used by members of the Scout and Guide organizations around the world. With the fingertips on the brow of the head. Okay, so I'm getting that for you, Robert. So let me know if that means anything. You may have to think about that. Put your practical mind on pause and see what comes. What is his message to you? I feel like he's giving me one of the words with Boy Scouts is loyalty, I think. Honor, loyalty, that kind of. So I get loyalty with him. I also have someone talking about emphysema. So I'm wondering if this is him. And let's see, what we got with him? Come on, dear. And he's showing me a basset hound like the hush puppy dog. Okay, so I'm going to give you that, Robert. I'm not sure exactly, but I feel as if he's giving you this salute. And I'm wondering if you would recognize who that is. Okay, if I have time, I'll go back to it. I'm doing what I can. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. And what kind of messages do we have here? Oh, Tiffany says those prayers are very nice. Thanks, Carolan. You are welcome. And recently passed. Right here. Hi, Linnell. To wrap up for the best results of the big lesson. Okay, let's go to Linnell. It has just put in a super sticker. So let me pull you a card, dear. And she has a question. So I'm wondering, this is from Linnell. So I'm wondering anything I might be missing to wrap up for the best result of the end of my big lesson of the past 35 years. Wow, that's kind of deep. That's a little deep. Pardon me, this nose. So I'm wondering anything I might be missing to wrap up for the best result of the end of the big lesson of the past 35 years. What I'm getting is be daring. And I also get Zedekiel for you, which is an angel. And the word is prayer. So people think, let me try to explain my version of what prayer is. Okay, so people can kind of understand. Usually in prayer, people think that we're asking, it is only to ask for things from God. But prayer can also be an expression of gratitude, as the two prayers that I read, or two quotations that I read today. You can make up your own prayer. You can say, hi, listen, God, I do this often. I wonder if you're listening to me. I know I haven't been very grateful lately, and I'm not very good at expressing that. But trust me, I am grateful for everything that you're giving me and every little break, no matter how insignificant, and keep it coming. So that's just me. If I was advising you, I would say thank in advance. That's the only thing maybe you're not quite doing as often as you could. No judgment here, just saying. I gave myself as an example. I would thank in advance for wrapping up what happened, because now everything that happened brings us to where we are. There are a lot of things in my life I regret that I did or happened to me, and I wonder, why did this have to happen? And I kind of get, well, you know what? We all have it. We all have something. We've all been through something, and that's just part of the trip here. When you get to be about my age, let's say, we're starting to look at the next 10, 20 years as the end of existence here on the earth plane. How do we want to go out? What's left on your bucket list, Linnell? Thank in advance for that, because these things are going to happen. They're just waiting to hear from you. So you can say this prayer to God, to the universe, to your angels, to your spirit guides. Can you help me realize that there was a plan, that the 35 years I've spent doing this, doing that didn't always end well, that there was a purpose here? Can you help me see that? And sometimes it's just taking, as been said, removing the scales from our eyes to see the contribution that we made through suffering, through helping other people, through losing things, losing people, to not always winning, to not always having a good time, to not always having everything we want. There was a lesson there. And I think you're right there. So I would just say to you, Linnell, the only thing that you would be missing was saying thanks for the ride, and I'm looking forward to a spectacular finish to this journey. So I wonder if that makes sense. Let me know if that works for you. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do, because that's what I got. Linnell says, hello, Carolan. Great space to share this with. Kavita says, thank you so much. Hi, Sam. Your Uncle Charlie. Okay. Now, so who is he doesn't get the Boy Scouts. Okay. Could be, I feel it around you, Robert, so I'm not sure who that is. If I get a chance, I'll go back and look at it. Don't get the Boy Scouts. Perfect info. Linnell says perfect info. Okay. We'll check on that later, Robert. Let me see what I can do. All right. Now I am at, did I do Linnell? Yeah. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. Where are we? We are at Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Where are we tonight? Ruth. Ruth's show was last night, Transformational Soul, 8 p.m. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Great show. RuthSaltman.com. Please check that out. Ruth is our resident author. She's wonderful. We are always encouraged and enjoy her positivity and her practical spirituality. So please check her out. What am I going to do for Ruth? Ruth wanted to message. Okay, let's see. Ruth. She didn't ask me anything in particular. I'm getting a lot of gold around you, Ruth. So I'm wondering if that is. Oh, here it is. Thank you, Ruth. And he walks with me. When I was talking about that song, and he walks with me and he talks with me. Is that the one? If so, it's in the garden. Could be. This, I don't think it's that one. But let me look up. I don't think it's that one, but I know what song you're talking about, Ruth. We sing that in church. Hold on a second. Let me look at this. Okay. Let me just look at this. Pardon me, folks. What was the name of that song? Whoopi Goldberg. What was that song? Movies. What was that? Not The Color Purple. Sister Act. That was it. Okay. Let me just check on the songs that were sang in that movie. Sister Act. Songs. Pardon me. Here it is. Songs list. And I will follow him. That's it. Okay, that's it. There isn't an ocean too deep. That's the song I'm thinking about. I think so. I will follow him. I think that's what I'm getting. So that is some Sister Act, Whoopi Goldberg, and the children's choir. I will follow him. I think that's what I'm getting. So there we go. Okay. That was for Kavita. Okay, where am I? I'm on Ruth. Sorry. Thank you, Ruth, for pointing that out. I love the song that you mentioned. He walks with me and he talks with me. It could be. I'm gonna go with both because I'm only catching part of the lyrics. So, and that's In the Garden. I remember that song. I love that song. Thank you so much. Okay. So let me see what else I get for Ruth. What's this gold around you, Ruth? I feel a very regal gold kind of thing. And it has something to do with the work that you do, your creativity, perhaps. Like something you're making. I feel like gold tassels. So I'm wondering if you are designing something or decorating with something, but I see like gold tassels. I don't know what that's about. So I like it though. Very regal feeling. Get a regal feeling with you, Ruth. So what's going on? And also the month of January, I'm kind of getting from your grandmother, who's always, she's a whisper away, actually, all the time. Talks about the month of January. Do we have something coming out, something being released in January? Is there a birthday in January? Something special besides New Year's? Is there something special? You know what she's showing me, Ruth? What are those things that you, what do they call that? The tea thing. That the tea is in this little spoon handle kind of thing, and it has like a top over it, and you submerge this into the water. It would be like for loose tea leaves. You know what I'm talking about? What's that thing called? I don't know. You see it in England a lot, but people use it here, and I see her with the china cup and saucer. So maybe you would put this in. You would fill the cup with hot water and then dunk this in, and let it steep for a minute or two, and then take it out. No mess. No fuss, no mess. She always shows me this beautiful scene. I have an old-fashioned, almost I would say we had an old-fashioned enamel table that was a kitchen table for many years. And it's something like that, where she did everything. It could be wood, but I feel like I want to say enamel, because this is where she did everything. She rolled out her dough for her pastry, for pies, and cut vegetables. She did everything. So I see her standing at this, some kind of kitchen table here. And in front of her is a windowsill. The window is open. There's a beautiful breeze, and there's a cat sitting in the windowsill. So this is the beautiful scene that I get of her memories of what she did and what heaven is like for her. Now, she's showing me a phone operator. Now, I don't know why she's doing that. My mother was a phone operator, like the old-fashioned kind. You plug in the switchboard, that kind. I don't know if your grandmother did that, or if someone did that, or if she's just saying, hi, your mom's here. So I wonder if that's meaningful to you, Ruth. Let me know. A lot of love. January significant. I don't know why. Let me know if it comes to you. Okay. I think I'm on to Samir. Where am I? La 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 la. Really pissed. Well, I'm getting hungry. Linnell says, great space to share this evening. Thank you, Linnell. It's always better when you walk in. Sam, how are you, dear? Oops. Sam, what are we going to do for you, dear? Linnell says, crazy to be feeling feelings today. Kind of new for me. Oh, I have been, you're not alone. I'm sure Tiffany could summarize this with everything that's going on with Ascension and all this stuff, that she's much better versed than I am. I feel like my heart is on my sleeve and it's getting bumped into and stabbed all the time. I'm bringing up feelings that I haven't had for a long time. And I don't know why that is. Possibly, what I have felt, Linnell, is that these are the feelings. It's sort of like a regurgitation, to be vile. To get rid of them, to eliminate these feelings. They're coming up for you to deal with once and for all and push it out of the way. That's why. So when you say crazy feelings, it's unusual. It's stuff maybe that was buried, what you felt at the time. You don't have to carry that around anymore. So I think that's where that's going. So that's just my unprofessional opinion. Excuse me, just one moment, Samir. Not sure why Ruth's saying, not sure what January is significant, but I have a great feeling about that month. That scene sounds like my grandmother's house when I was a kid. Yep, that's what I get. I too think that January is very significant to you. Maybe that's what the gold is about. The gold. So maybe something significant here is coming, something to look forward to. And, it's a reward for past effort. It's nothing, that you don't deserve. So there you go. Okay, Samir. What am I doing? Samir. What am I doing? Goldylocks. I will follow him. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I could not think of the song. I will follow him. Thank you, Tiffany. Brain dead. You know, when you're doing this kind of work, I'm not making an excuse, but this is what happens to me. I feel like Dizzy Gillespie a lot of times. I have 1 foot over there and 1 foot here, and I'm trying to read the chat. So if I'm not doing very good with everything, it's just what happens. I will follow him. Yep. Ruth says, thank you for a wonderful message. I love and appreciate you. And likewise, Ruth. Samir, what's going on? I have a plan of action. If I am Samir, I have a plan of action. Oh, I got to pull you a card. I have a plan of action, and I am going through with it, and I am going to communicate. I'm going to communicate my thoughts and abilities and plans. This is for you, Samir. Okay, because you made a contribution. Communication Onkanon, ONGKANON. The number is 20. This is the angel for you. Beautiful work of art. And communication is the message. Okay. So I think your job, Samir, is to communicate more. You're thinking and thinking and thinking. And I can see the wheels are turning, So you get a theory or you get a plan, but you don't discuss it yet. Kind of hold back on releasing that. I think it's okay for you to share more, particularly with your spouse, more what you're thinking, more what you're planning. Or unless it's like a gift, then you would want to keep that secret. But I feel like you're not always voicing what you're thinking. Let me know if that applies to you. I have that very tall man again here with this stoop. I think you said that was your grandfather. He feels familiar. It's not that I remember everybody's parents and grandparents. I don't. But when they show up, I know they're familiar. All right. Are you here, sir? Watch. I have something. He's telling me something about a watch. I have this older gentleman who I think I have visited with before. Tall gentleman with a stoop. I think he belongs to you. He's talking about a watch. What kind of watch? I think wristwatch. Now, is he saying there's no time like the present kind of feeling? And, you know, the feeling I get with him is almost parade music. I don't know if it's American parade. You know what I'm saying? Like military parade or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting that. So some kind of, I don't know if he's talking about America or someplace else, but I feel as if there's some kind of marching music. Okay. And I am also getting a picture. It's not an actual beehive. It's sort of like a drawing, excuse me, of a beehive with a little bee coming out. It'd be like a drawing of one. Honey. So he's like, sweet as honey. Honey. Okay, so I'll give you that, Samir. A lot of plans. I feel like 2 to 5 years. I'm talking, you're thinking 2 to 5 years. 2 years we can do this. In 5 years we can do that. That's kind of how I feel. You're also kind of an enigma. Like, I kind of feel for your wife in a way. I was married to someone that my second husband passed away, and he was very kind of mysterious. Was used to keeping things to himself, and that's just who he was. I found that difficult at times because I'm like, spit it out already. So I kind of get that feeling with you. I you know, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm just saying, it just seems like it'd be a little hard to read once in a while. So I do see the planning stage going well, and I do see probably My right hand does not know what my left is up to. Hi, Adora. Nice to have you with us. Adara, correct me. I'm sorry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Linnell says, I was unable to feel the feelings before, but now I can. Spot on. Thanks. And Sam says, you are very right. And I feel for my wife too. Well, I think that's it. I think that just a reminder is to like spit it out once in a while. Okay. It's okay. Oh, thank you, Samir, for joining us tonight. Okay. Linnell says, perfect. I was unable to feel him for now. Okay. I read that already. I love this. Sam says, my right hand doesn't know what my left is up to. That's how I feel all the time. Sam says, you are rocking. Well, God bless you, Sam. Thank you so much for saying that. Because you're on a wing and a prayer in this show. I never know what's going to come out of my mouth. Adara, Devit, hello. Nice to have you with us. Adara. No, you didn't freeze. You're okay. Adara, let's see. Let me look at this a minute. Okay. Is this a female? Excuse me as I'm choking. It's either I'm blowing my nose or it gets stuck in my throat. I'm sorry to be graphic. My doctor has given me a new allergy pill, so hopefully that'll work. It would also help as I clean. It got very dusty in here somehow. Well, if you don't clean, it does get dusty. So I'm doing that. So that could be why. Sorry if I froze. No, you did not freeze. Are you female, dear? Because I have a female feeling around you. And kind of with that name is kind of feels lovely. Adara. That feels like a female name to me. I can't quite see your picture. My eyesight isn't that good. Where am I? 8:44. Let's see. Adara. I have someone in the spirit world that drove an older car. They're going back to a time in their life that they enjoyed. It's like an old car, like a Packard, Plymouth, something. Like from the 40s kind of car. Like the big wheel wells in front and the round headlights. You know, I can hear the clutch grinding a bit. You know, everything was shift on the column. Let's see. Why do I get that? This is what I'm saying. Adara, tell me if I am correct. I have an older gentleman in spirit that is showing me this car wearing like a 40s gentleman's hat. Maybe almost like a bowler. No, not quite like that. The hats men wore in the 40s. And I feel like I have a tie. And they were kind of odd kind of matches, like a tweed and a striped tie. And I can see the inside of this car, the upholstered seats. It's like very leather. And I feel a newspaper sitting on the passenger side of the car. So I get the impression this guy is in sales or business of some sort. I wonder if he belongs here. So what else do I got? Do I got anybody you would recognize? And I can't, he's not going away. So I feel like I have a grandfather, great-grandfather, someone like that. Very, there's a fondness here. So I'm wondering if you would recognize that. And I have an older woman here as well. That would probably be grandparent to you, grandmother feeling. I get the impression of jellies. I get of making canned jellies or making jellies from berries, that kind of feeling. And I also get rationing. So we're going back to World War II. So that's the feeling. And I don't know if I'm in the UK or somewhere else, but I feel that this is part of it. That's part of the impression I'm getting. Okay. So I'm wondering if that would mean anything to you. And I have coins. This gentleman saved his coins. And he's got a pencil, and I don't know if he's doing a crossword in the puzzle, in the paper, or if he is looking up things in the paper, job opportunities or something. But he's like circling things with a pencil. Now, if I get business with you, so I'm not sure if he means with him or with you. I feel like with you, something about business, a completion, or where you're going to, something new too. 2024, something new. If it's a new business or a new position in business, but I feel like you've been looking for an opportunity, and I almost get it's going to smack you in the face. If you don't take it, it's going to smack you right in the face. So I'm wondering if this means anything to you. This is the first time I'm looking at you here. Not even sure if I'm with a female. That's what I feel. Let me know. I could just be, I don't know, grasping at straws. Not sure. Robert Myers says, thank you for the message. Sorry you don't get the Boy Scout. I still get that's a friend, Robert. Could have been somebody, maybe somebody you went to school with, grade school. That was a long time ago. I mean, Boy Scouts, that's a long time ago, right? For me, anyway, it would be. Thank you for wonderful. I think I finished my messages already. I'm waiting for see if I have any more comments coming on. Where's this lady I just read? Person. January. Adara. See if I get anything back from her. We may not get it before the end of the show, so we may just be winging it tonight. Liddell says energy moving, Carolan, causes the draining. Yeah, I have been drained. I mean, I'm just like, even before the show, I jumped in the shower to wake myself up and drinking my coffee, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this show. But here I am. I wouldn't miss it. I try not to miss it. So let me see if I can pull some messages here for all of us. Okay. Let me pull some messages here. All right. I'm asking for some words of wisdom from the other side. You want to give me some words of wisdom? Unless you want to clarify who you are. If you have a message, come through. But I'm going to pull some cards and see what the universe has to say for us. What the heavens want us to know. What do you want us to know? Okay. Here's the first one. Here's the first card I'm pulling. This is Raziel. Raziel. I love the font for this show. Oh, okay. The number is 19. The word is knowledge. So there you got two very knowledgeable angels there. Okay. So that word for, I'm going to say what's coming up for the end of the year and the beginning of next year. Okay. This is what we're looking at, folks. What we are wishing for and hoping for. Everybody. Prosperity for everyone. I love this artwork here on this. I love this picture. So beautiful. And the name on it is Fortunata. The number is 37. If you're into that. Prosperity. Beautiful. What do you think, Kavita? You like these angels? And let's see. Harmony. That's another thing to pray for. Charminian. Number 28. CHARMIENE. I think I need new glasses already. Harmony. There we go. Yes, we do need that. We could use some harmony going on here. Seems like we're in a mess, isn't it? So I'm glad to be getting these words of wisdom. And here is another one. Here we go. Thank you very much. And the name is Kalari. Number 42. Kaeyllarae. Let's see. The word is peace. So I love that. Hi, Kim. Peace. Okay. So those were some messages from the other side. We will take those. And I think I can do Linnell says, thought of Kim, and there she is. I was thinking of her recently too. Sugar Kim. See if I have a message for you. Am I joking? You know what I'm getting, Kim? Tina Turner. Well, she's passed. Bless her heart. Tina Turner. Big wheels keep on turning. That's you, girl. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. That's what I get for you, Kim. Tina Turner. You know, she's in good company over there. I wonder if she has anything to say. The last celebrity I was getting, I haven't finished her yet. She was a star from the 20s, silent movie star. She says she was murdered. So I haven't looked into that completely. So let's see if Tina Turner has anything she wants to say to me. Tina, God bless you. I'm so privileged, I feel. I feel like I'm in the presence of royalty with you here. What a lovely woman. Gutsy woman. Gutsy woman. So that song is for you, Kim. Rolling, rolling, rolling. That is you. And Tina says she is glad. You know, she was married to a Frenchman, a lovely gentleman who cared for her very much. And I am so glad that she had that. And she is too. So she speaks a little French to me, which I don't understand. But thank you, Tina. Let me see, Kim, tomorrow's the day I lost my mom 30 years ago. I am very sorry to hear that. Let's see what she's doing, Kim. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you for giving me a place to start. Otherwise, all kinds of things come in. You know, I feel very sharp pain in here, very sharp, like abdominal, or I feel very sharp, like it was quick. Like I feel like it was quick. I think she means her passing, or I don't know if it was her illness or her passing was quick, but I feel very, she says, out of body quick. I feel like there was sharpness, there was pain, there was sharpness, and quick out of her body. And she's very grateful to be out of there. And I also have a Lassie dog here. I'm wondering if that would mean anything to you. I feel like I have Lassie with me. She shows me being a young girl, Kim, like running, like fields. There are fields there, even barefoot feeling. I feel like I'm running with dogs, or this is what I want to do, and I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. She did not want to go. I feel a wicked illness, wicked, terrible illness with her. Could be cancer, could be, I lost my mother to cancer when I was young. And it's even to this day, it's been, God, she died in like 1963. I was 7. I feel for you, Kim, because it's like it never stops. The wound doesn't heal completely. It gets to a point where it's slightly tolerable, but you look back at like how different my life would have been if she was still here. And she is saying, she's saying to you, you may have lost your way for a while, Kim, but you come of age. You have come of age. and you know what you want, and you know how to get it. And she couldn't be more proud than she is right now. So I hope that makes sense to you. She's not alone over there either. I'm getting the word brother, so I don't know if she has a brother there. She also kind of asked, I don't know if there's a thing with your dad. I think there was a thing with your dad, right? An estrangement or something. She says, I'm not asking you to forgive and forget. I am just allow yourself, give yourself. She's saying to you, Kim, give yourself the grace. Accept the gift of grace for yourself, that you felt how you felt and you feel how you feel, and that's okay. She goes, it's about you. So she says, I am here for you. So I hope that you can accept that message. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for being here tonight. We are at 8:57 with you. And I think that's it. I think we're just about, I think I've got to everybody's questions. I hope. And I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and enjoy. Let's see. I have another message here. Kim says, that's right. I have heard of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Kim Smith says, Rolling on the River was by Tina Turner, was recorded in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, where I am from. I first heard of Muscle Shoals, can't talk, when Leonard Skinner recorded there. And they were so excited to get that opportunity. And there was one song, and I don't know if, I think it was Free Bird, that they, the management, if you will, producers, whatever, did not want them. It was too long. They didn't want to put that song on a record that they were recording. I think it was that song, but they prevailed. Ronnie Van Sant prevailed. So that's just a little thing that I know. And that's the first time I heard of Muscle Shoals, was like in the last year or so. So you must have music in your bones. Thank you, Kim, for joining us. God bless you. Everyone have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And we will see you on the 30th. Good luck now. Bye-bye now.